It shouldn't come as a secret to everybody that Rhode Island is in the middle of a housing crisis, and that housing crisis is not new to COVID. Unfortunately, COVID has exacerbated the pressure and exposed a lot of the problems we've had. It was already an issue before. It is a more severe issue now than COVID. Our affordable housing in Rhode Island is not affordable, and it's in very short supply. And a great deal of the housing stock that we have is old, it's not always safe, and certainly can't meet the modern needs of today's family. According to Housing Works of Rhode Island, there is no municipality in the state where a household with a median renter income of $34,255 can afford a fair market two-bedroom apartment. And only 3 municipalities where a household with a $50,000 income can. Unfortunately, for many of our fellow Rhode Islanders, they make far less than that, and they face tremendous hurdles in finding anything even remotely close to a livable, sustainable place to stay. If they had a Section 8 voucher, many landlords have refused them because they have a Section 8 voucher. The housing market is so tight, they won't have a problem finding renters, but many renters have little choice but to accept apartments, whether they are clean, safe, and meet their needs. Families are crowding in together, which is not an ideal situation. It's an outright dangerous situation in a pandemic. We are here today because we're all committed to work together to address the critical need of affordable housing. As Speaker, with the backing of my leadership team and the representatives here today, and the representatives in the House, 2 who are in person today, Brandon Potter and Susan Donovan, my 2 good friends, we're going to make housing our #1 priority. We're going to work to improve the development and production of affordable housing in Rhode Island. When I say affordable housing, I mean affordable, moderate, low-income workforce housing. That's a big umbrella of affordable housing. It means a lot of different things for a lot of different people. There's a critical need across the board for housing in Rhode Island. Our state is a beautiful state and a wonderful place to live. We need to do everything it takes to make sure it's affordable for everybody. It's a key component when we're trying to lure companies here who want to have a good workforce. We want to make sure we have housing and we have a good education system. They work hand in glove together. I'm proud to start right now, today, to work on legislation, which I'll get to in a minute, that begins to address these issues. Today is not by any means the end. It's the beginning of a journey where I hope we can all work together to make affordable housing much more prevalent here in Rhode Island and available to everyone who needs it. I want to stop to all Rhode Islanders today and say, please vote for the $65 million. Tomorrow is the bond election on referendum for affordable housing. It's question number 3. I voted for it. I helped pass it in the House, as all my colleagues here today did, and we look forward to that passing tomorrow overwhelmingly. That is the start of something we can all do together. This is a critical investment. Interest rates are at an all-time low. All of these bonds are targeted economic development initiatives that we need to look at as we move forward to help our state. I really want to also thank our congressional delegation, especially Senator Jack Reed. We were able to secure in the last stimulus $200 million in housing rental assistance. That's $200 million to Rhode Island. Rhode Island Housing will be up and running by the end of this month with a user-friendly website to help distribute that $200 million. That $200 million is not just for rental assistance. That $200 million will help people with their mortgage payments, with their tax payments, with their utility payments for water and sewer. And the best part about that $200 million is we have to get it spent and out the door, so to speak, before the end of this year. I know Rhode Island Housing will work together. I want to thank our congressional delegation. I want to thank specifically Senator Reed, who got Rhode Island its small state allocation, It's a significant amount. In the first COVID relief, we only had 15 million. We now have 200 million, and there's a lot less restrictions on what that can be used for. No one's house should be foreclosed on with this assistance. No tenant should be evicted for non-payment of rent. No one should see their property go for a tax sale or a sewer sale, because we have 200 million in federal funds specifically earmarked for that purpose. I want to thank Senator Reed, and I look forward to working with Rhode Island Housing as we move forward to get that money on the street by the end of this month.